Welcome to the newest episode of SCP Reports. I'm Suicide Rose Hellsing, and today I'll be reading SCP-1743, a situation comedy. SCP-1743 is a soundstage located at Studio Center. There are no records of when it was built or who authorized its construction. Those employed at Studio Center have no memory of how it came to be. For the purpose of a cover story, those employed at the Studio Center have been convinced that the building was abandoned after a fire in 1987. SCP-1743 goes into its active state when a human subject goes on stage. The stage may only be entered via the audience area, as the backstage area cannot be entered or observed by any means. After entering the stage, subjects are completely unable to return to the audience. Rather than knowing their situation, subjects will perceive nothing beyond the stage. They will instead believe they are going about their daily lives as normal. The backgrounds and environment of the stage will change to fit these delusions. SCP-1743-1 is a standard television studio camera that will record the stage non-stop when SCP-1743 is in an active state. Remarkably, it is capable of storing all information on a single DVD, which is retrievable subsequent to SCP-1743's return to a dormant state. Where SCP-1743 keeps its DVDs and how these DVDs are capable of storing so much information is unknown, as SCP-1743 usually remains in its active state for several days at a time. SCP-1743-2 are humanoids which appear on stage during the active state. These humanoids resemble various people whom the subject is acquainted with, mimicking features such as voices, facial hair, personalities, etc. The most defining characteristic, however, is the complete lack of any facial structure, such as eyes or a mouth. Yet instances of SCP-1743-2 are somehow able to speak without a mouth, and subjects on stage seem to not notice the lack of facial features. As more time progresses, SCP-1743-2 instances will progressively act more cruel towards the subject, assaulting them, shouting insults, etc. SCP-1743-3 is the only part of SCP-1743 that on-stage subjects will notice as different from their normal lives. SCP-1743-3 is an event in which pre-recorded laughter, applause, and other audible reactions will emanate from the audience section without any speaker system or specific source. These reactions usually take place at the many humorous parts of the show, which would usually be otherwise very unfortunate, such as the subject falling down a flight of stairs, receiving an unemployment notice, or being informed of the death of a loved one. This almost always leads to outbursts of frustration, anger, and despair in the onstage subjects, often resulting in suicide. So SCP-1743 is a soundstage where, if you go to it, and you go on the stage, you think it's your life. And eventually, all the other people on the stage, which aren't really people, and they don't have faces, will start being really mean to you. And then things will get even shittier. Every time you're injured, every time something bad happens to you, there's the canned laughter effect, which I can understand how that would eventually lead one to suicide. You know, me. Haha, just kidding. Thank you for watching an episode of SCP Reports. I'm Suicide Rose Hellsing. Please like, comment, subscribe for more videos. And the next episode will be out on Monday.